How's it going, guys? Bibi here with another Bibi's Pick, a series where I pick an anime that I've seen in English and recommend it to all you awesome people at home. So this week I'm recommending Death Parade. Death Parade is a 12-episode original series about a place where you go when you die. Once there, you are greeted by a white-haired bartender who takes you in and you play a death game with your soul on the line. The games that you play are brutal and you don't learn anything until you start playing. And the really harsh part is that you could be playing against either a stranger or it could be one of your loved ones. It could be a partner. And the main goal of the game is to find out who's going to be reincarnated and who is going to be sent to hell. There's only one way to find out, and that's to finish the game. Produced by Madhouse, the series was released in Japan in 2015 and then got a dub by Funimation later that same year. The dub is actually really good, and the voices that they picked for each character fit quite well. While the characters in the series were quite interesting, we don't really learn much at all about them. We learn little bits and pieces throughout the series, but there is a bigger picture going on and we don't really learn much at all about it. Unfortunately, the way that they finished the series, while it was satisfactory, we are left with so many more questions than answers. Either way, it is a really interesting watch. I do feel like that it's a little bit of a shame that they either didn't make a second season or there isn't a manga. At least to my knowledge, there's no manga to go off of, because at the very end of the series, we are left with some world questions. They give us some extra information about the world and then they finish. And it's like, oh, well, I kind of want to know more about that. Why did you leave that so open-ended? So that was a bit of a shame. For the most part, if you just want something that is a little bit different, then I highly suggest you check out Death Parade if you haven't done so already. And in saying that, the characters in Death Parade isn't really where it shines. It's the stories, it's the mini stories within the episodes where you learn bits and pieces about the characters that come in that have just died. And we also learn little bits and pieces about the main characters as we go along as well, which is great. The story in this anime is definitely interesting. I myself found it even more entertaining watching this series, trying to guess who was going to end up being reincarnated versus who was going to go to hell. You can definitely make a game out of it just by watching the series, which is great. The character designs themselves are beautiful. I absolutely love the way that they have stylized the series. There is a lot of different emotions, a lot of different expressions, a lot of different colours as well. I will definitely say that Death Parade is one of the more prettier series that I've seen. To be honest, I can't really think of anything I dislike with this series other than the open-endedness of the end. I'm not really going to go in depth with what happens towards the end because there is a lot of stuff that can be easily spoiled. This is one of the more harder series to recommend to people when you're trying to keep a lot of it a secret so then they can enjoy it themselves. But when it comes to the ending, that's the main part that's kind of a hit and miss for me, because I hate open-ended series and this one is definitely like that. It could definitely use a second season. The opening and ending of the series is just great. It is very funky, it is very poppy. It was all over YouTube when the series first came out back in 2015. The funny thing is, I did not watch this series when it first released in 2015. I only got around to watching it in 2017, I want to say. It's been a little while since I watched it. Either way, it was such a big phenomenon when it released. There was no way to get away from the opening, and I can definitely understand why. Like, I knew that opening before I had even watched the series, so I find that rather funny, to be honest. So I highly suggest, while you're watching this series, make sure to listen to the opening and ending. So if you enjoy psychological thrillers, then I highly suggest this series. Death Parade is a great watch, and I can definitely understand why a lot of people put it in their top anime lists, because it is that good. It's not in my top list, like I could sit down and rewatch it if I wanted to, but I still highly suggest anyone check it out if they haven't seen it already. And that was my Bibi's pick, Death Parade. What was your favourite part of this series? Have you seen it or did you decide to drop it? Let me know down in the comments below. I look forward to reading it all. While you're there, make sure to give this video a big like and share it out to all your friends. Go down to the description below and check out all of my social media links. If you haven't seen my last video, make sure to click this box right down here or go and check out another one of my videos over here. I've got plenty of stuff for you guys to watch, so make sure to go and have a look through my channel if you haven't done so already. So from Mighty Mika guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!